Every skin in CSGO comes in 1 out of 1,000 different paint scenes, and depending on the skin, this can have a huge impact on how it looks and also a huge impact on the price. But there is one seed in CSGO that's kind of special, and that is seed number 1000. If you look this seed up, you'll notice it is miles rarer than all the others. Some skins, like the AK Elite build, don't even have it at all. And the reason is, this seed is kinda glitched. You can only get it through a trade up contract, not from a case or an in-game drop. And of course, if you can't trade up for a skin, none of them will exist at all. And by the way, thank you to Frankfurt for telling me about this. Now, there are 9 more bugs I'm gonna look at in this video, but before I get to them, I just wanna mention my sponsor. This video is sponsored by Skinport, the easy to use skins marketplace where you can sell your skins for real cash. Skinport offers a huge range of skins, over 160,000 of them, at prices miles cheaper than the Steam market, as much as 30% off. You can also purchase skins in an instant, just pick the skin you want and buy it. There's no need to deposit first and no hidden fees. Oh, and if you're selling, Skinport has a super low selling fee of just 6% for items over $1,000 and for private listings, making it an awesome marketplace to sell on. Cash out is super quick and handled by bank transfer, and it's also super highly rated on Trustpilot with a 4.9 out of 5-star rating. So, an awesome place to buy and sell skins. Check it out, link is in the description. So, our second glitch involves a couple of agent skins added for Operation Riptide. This is one of them. As you can see, she's a girl, she's buff, she's in shape, but there is also no doubt about her gender. And then, there's her voice lines.
Yeah! Attacking! Before we kick this off, I'm gonna need one of those gun things.
Now, I know Trapper probably isn't too worried about appearing feminine, but I'm also a bit sus on those voice lines, particularly given they're the exact same lines used by this hulking alpha Chad.
Attacking. Before we kick this off, I'm gonna need one of those gun things.
Yeah, apparently the female Trapper models were given the generic male voice lines, which is a bit weird given they have a female T with unique female lines. It's all a bit odd, but either way, that isn't the only thing Valve messed up with these agents. You know this guy here? Crashwater the Forgotten, Guerrilla Rebel, holding a Galil Amber Fane. Except this was not his original picture. As Dragon Wagon originally noticed, when the operation first dropped, he was actually holding an AK Yellow Laminate, a skin that's never been released or even seen before. Now, the fact that it's here shows Valve must have been considering adding it as part of this operation. They've actually leaked skins like this before and later added them to the game too, so who knows? Maybe this thing will turn up in the next operation. That said, there was one operator who had a slightly bigger problem than this. Rather than holding the wrong skin, he's literally the wrong bloody agent. That's right, the completely forgettable Jungle Rebel, aka the default tier of a green shirt that you have to pay money for, was for some reason misnamed Mr. Mulek. Mr. Mulek originally being a high tier agent skin from Operation Shattered Web. How and why this mix-up happened, I have no clue, but this one couldn't just be edited out because suddenly there were a bunch of glitched agent skins making their way into the game. Now, Valve corrected this in a subsequent update, but there was one thing they couldn't fix. The Mr. Mulek Elite crew items already listed on the Steam market. These revert back to being a Jungle Rebel as soon as they are bought or delisted, but the bug listing is still there. But for the love of God, don't buy these bloody things. Now, it wasn't just the agents Valve broke at the start of Operation Riptide, they also broke the knives as well and broke them pretty badly flat matter. Basically, the textures just didn't show up, the knife was just black. This affected Laws, Black Laminates, Autotronics, a whole bunch of knives, and it kinda put a dampener on one of the operation's exciting new features. Now, Valve would fix this after a day or two, but the reasons for this bug are kind of interesting because the textures themselves may not have been missing. You might remember me unboxing this knife at the start of the operation.
It looks a little bit weird in that peg.
Yeah, I broke that. Oh! Ah! Ah! And you'll notice that you can actually see the texture during the first couple of seconds. Now, after that it updates and is completely black, but this suggests that maybe we were dealing with more of a lighting bug than just some missing textures. Similar things have actually happened before. I even broke my cases like this at one point, so I think it may be a lighting bug, although it is kind of hard to say. Now, as it happens, my butterfly knife lore was broken in another way too, and this time, it relates to their wear values. Normally, Lure knives have a wear range of 0 to 0.65. This makes minimal wear and factory new skins relatively common, which means their prices are cheaper. But not so with the butterfly knife, shadow daggers, and Bowie knife. Their float range is 0 to 1, and this is a bit of a glitch. Now, the main thing it does is make minimal wear and factory new versions of these skins quite a bit rarer, which in turn makes them more expensive. This is going to matter a lot with the butterfly knife given how expensive they're going to be, and it is a sign of some very rushed coding. But hey, as screw-ups go, that one was relatively small. A big one, on the other hand, is how Valve allowed StatTrak operation skins to be dropped. This was something that was possible during the first few hours of the operation, affecting all 4 of its new collections. None of it should have been possible. These skins were clearly added by mistake. In fact, they weren't even initially tradable or marketable, the latter being extremely unusual, and another telltale sign that something is glitched. Now, Valve subsequently tried to eliminate all these items through various means, reverting them back to normal skins, and almost all of them have been reverted, but if you applied stickers to it before Valve reverted it, it would actually keep its StatTrak status, although it doesn't show up in game and you still can't trade it or sell it either. Now, aside from breaking agents, knives, and the operation collections, Valve also managed to break the trade-up contract as well. If you tried to trade up for covert train skins, you would expect to have a 50% chance of getting either the Glock or the M4A4, except you don't. Instead, you have an equal chance of getting any of these 6 skins because the trade-up contract treats every type of Glock as an equally likely outcome, which in turn makes getting Emerald Glocks way easier than it should be. And you can even exploit this by packing the trade-up contract with other skins too. This trade-up has only 50% train skins, but a 75% chance of getting a train outcome, for example, and this is going to go a long way to reducing the price of the Glock Emerald, which is a bit unfortunate and probably not what Valve intended. Now, at this point, you're probably thinking, wow, it sounds like the only thing Valve didn't break this operation were the stickers, but no. Valve broke those too, and to show you what I mean, here is a Mach 10 heat I just crafted with 3 Skill Surf stickers, and here is another heat I crafted with the exact same stickers. Notice the difference? Yeah, you probably can, can't you? The stickers are different sizes, and that is not meant to happen. Now, this bug happens randomly whenever you apply a sticker. You can't control it, these things are not scalable, it is definitely a bug, not a feature, but what's really interesting about this is that we've actually seen this before with these souvenir stickers on the DreamHack Winter 2013 skins. Now, these also varied in size from skin to skin, so this feature is actually built into stickers, it's just that Valve have kept it disabled ever since. Well, until now, anyway. I guess they forgot to turn it off. That is a bit of a screw up. In fact, at this point, you're probably wondering, is there anything Valve didn't f up for Operation Riptide? Like, can these guys even spell properly? Well, no, actually they can't. I mean, just check out the description of this gun. Green laminate. Literally unplayable. Actually, all jokes aside, Operation Riptide is a really amazing operation. These bugs don't detract from it at all. It's the best update to the game in years. But it also does make me wonder, why was it such a rush? Why did Valve feel the need to release it so early, clearly without a lot of the usual bug checking or even just plain old proofreading? Why did they have to get it out so quickly? Clearly, they felt it was urgent, otherwise they would have fixed this stuff, and I really wonder what that reason was. Still, it does go to show that if you release a badass enough update, people will forgive a few bugs, and if I'm gonna be honest, all this shit has kind of made the operation more interesting. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe, massively appreciated. Otherwise, trust the numbers, not your guts. I'm Jesus, thanks for watching, see ya.